Previously on the Stanbic National Schools Championship.
Today on the show, we find out who qualifies to the next round of the Stanbic National Schools Championship. But first, we talk to the business analysts and the judges to share their experiences.
My team looked at about 16 business ideas.
What we are basically looking for was financial projections, business viability, and community impact.
I think I must say I was impressed by their ability to continue to collaborate in spite of the distance to help these businesses continue.
It's just very nice to see that young people are getting the idea of doing business.
When we look at real estate, you can't ignore the things to do, for example, with infrastructure development. In real estate, we have what we call definition of real estate. It is called location, 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 nothing else. I can simplify that for us, ladies and gentlemen. If you remove a house from Kololo and drop it in Katanga, the value just drops by Katanga basics, full stop. If you remove a small house from Katanga and take it to Kololo, the price will go up. So location is crucial. If you have money, however 300,000 shillings it is, 500,000, don't wait until you're going to buy a building on Kampala Road. Go to your village and buy a plot of land. Once upon a time in Kajans, there was no expressway. So I used to go to that area and you would pass Sabala. The place was bush. There was no power, there was no electricity. So I went there and bought a plot of land because they wanted to say. But whenever I would take there my friends to that place, every time I would reach there, guys would say, "You man, how will you even beat the Entebbe Road jam?" But for me, what I had seen in that area, because I had seen Serena Hotel. That time it was not even called the Serena Hotel, it was called the Ranch on the Lake. I said, but this place cannot be in a bush and tomorrow we don't have a road here. I bought the piece of the land. Today there is a dual carriage. You know the Munyo Express? That land has gone up by about 20 times. Some of us, we work in offices. But what do we do in the weekend? When we are just finishing our weekend, we are tired, we don't want to know. We go to Garden City, we go to Game, go to Cafe Javas. Now, I would encourage you that when you're in the weekend, don't go to Cafe Javas. Go to the bush.
Now, as we do our corporate social investments, we do a lot of education, because education is that one single leveling part of the economy. That if you do education and you do it right, you have educated a nation. You have made a future for everybody. So we will continue to invest in education, and we will continue to work on providing skills other than the ordinary skills. So when you're in class, they're teaching you what we call intelligence quotient. And that's what your exams, your reading, your ability to cram and saber, that's what you're learning in school. Our program aims to augment that and take it to the next level, to say what else do you need apart from the books that you learned in school. And the reason why we do this is because as an employer, we see there is a difference between what we need in a worker vis-a-vis what we get from the education system right now. And increasingly you will see that in the past, all we asked you for was three things: O-level certificate, A-level certificate, what did you study, what did you get, upper, second, lower. That was the conversation 10, 15 years ago when you applied for a job. And that was intelligence quotient. That's what we were measuring. We've now moved away from that. We're now talking about emotional intelligence, emotional quotient. Can you relate with people? Can you communicate? Can you solve a problem? That is your emotional quotient. And now there's a third pillar to that we're starting to look for as employers, the adversity quotient. How easy is it for you to go through a problem and come out on the other side? So problem solving skills, ability to fall down and get up again. Those are things, those are qualities that we're looking for. They will not appear in your CV, but they will appear in things like this. So when you're sitting across from me and you're looking for a job, I will ask you about what you've done along the journey outside of the classroom.
welcome to Lira Town, the home of St. Mary's College Aboke, our finalists from last year. And today we are here to find out who takes this slot for the northern region.
Did you know that currently in Uganda, 70% of the high school students are not benefiting from the education programs, both during this lockdown and also during normal holidays? Now with this problem, due to this problem, we as Team Mentor, we've come up with a solution in form of a service known as the telephone education service, which we shorten to Tele-Edu service.
Do you have any knowledge in programming languages like Python, R, and SQL?
The application that we would use for making this app, we don't really need to program that much, but we shall be able to make this like in different sessions, have it in parts.
I'm imagining you're the winners, and you're supposed to get this project off street. How are you going to street in this short period of time?
How are you going to?
Yeah. that one there.
So, as I told you, we're going to start small. You know, everything starts small. Even the bank itself started small. Then with time, because the reason why we're doing the posters and radio announcements, we want those who are already with us to go and tell people, you know what, the experience is good. And the more people we come, the more people who come in, the more we grow.
The name of our business, I've told you, Golden Chapati Making Association. The nature is food and beverages. Mission statement is to produce high quality, nice tasting chapati that meets the health requirements and satisfaction needs of our lovely customers.
The financial projection of our business. We are here and we are talking in front of Stanbic Bank. This is the source of money, of course. Now, of course, we have come here to get money so that we can go and start our business.
Because what I know with Stanbic is we don't care about what was it, what will be, what could be, what should be. Because we know we can. With Stanbic, it can be.
How are you going to compete with the others who are already on ground?
By the way, when they come, they will find me. Actually, I will talk in a very interesting way than ever. And they will just say, the chapati is just as nice as the owner. And they will just come, obviously. They will come. Yeah.
Oche Business Club is here. People had our word city. People have come to the town, and these people have issues that we need to deal about, and we have seen a gap that we need to cover. That gap is business, and this business is Gulu City Dr. Juice. And the business slogan of this business is treating thirst with a bonus.
We also have our sustainable development goals that we want to come with. We will have zero hunger, ladies and gentlemen. When we get this money and break it down and get our juice stand, we believe that with investments, we are going to be able to also put up a snack stand. We shall work until expensive becomes cheap. Thank you.
There's juice everywhere. Why should I take your juice, which I know you're going to say that it is healthy?
I want to first disapprove you on your fallacy of generation that mangoes are everywhere and juices everywhere. That is not the case. In Gulu, people stay on polots and they have no mango trees. Then there's a difference between a mango and mango juice.
One thing that I'd want you to add though is look at agency banking as well. Stanbic has a good product offering there. Yeah? And at the end of the day, people come to pick their salary and they buy juice.
Yeah.
We, the entrepreneurs, have come up with our own business by the title Smart Entrepreneurs Liquid Soap Manufacturers, which is abbreviated as SOM.
Do you have an element of hand wash, body wash? As like, what are the applications of the soap that you're creating?
That was the question I was expecting. Following the government directives on the prevention of COVID-19 in Uganda, liquid soap is also used as a sanitizer. And our liquid soap also is used for washing utensils and clothes.
What is the price of a jerrycan going to look like?
A jerrycan is sold at 80,000. Yes.
So in position number 4, we have Hill City. Position number 3, we have Kotido SS. So O'Shea champion, Yesu College, took number 2. I would like to congratulate Mentor SS for doing it.
Hi, and welcome to Ginger City, the home of our Champions 2019 edition. Today we are here to find out who takes the slot to represent this region at the grand finale next month. We are yet to find out.
There are many businesses we would have chosen, but we have decided to come up with liquid soap manufacturing. Liquid soap is very, very cheap, and it's one of our objectives. That's why we have decided to go in for this.
So who is going to be in charge of making sure that the soap is to the quality standard that it should be? And who is going to be helping with the manufacturing?
We shall need to bring in someone who has been doing this.
I see the CEO is a lady. How are you going to empower these young men to get to that level that an empowered lady can lead the group?
It's not all about positions.
Okay.
Because I'm the manager, yes, I have to trail around. These ones are below me. No.
If you were to fire either or Peter or Isabire, who would you fire?
I can't fire any.
Then good luck.
Thank you.
This is Busoga High School, and our business is BHS Green Bell Limited. And our catchword is a green wall for a better future. We chose to do a business that is in line with environmental protection, but at the same time earns us income.
Given the current rate of charcoal burning in the region, we anticipate a drastic shortage of trees in the next decade. And I think we are going to have more customers because the district officers are advising people to plant more trees.
My question though is what stage are you selling the seedlings?
Immediately they catch on, they are ready for sale.
I've had people lose everything through fires. How are you going to mitigate this risk?
We shall have a casual worker, 24 hours. He will be there to monitor, and then we shall have an insurance policy.
The business name Udugu was derived from a Swahili word, Udugu, which means brotherhood, since we are to operate as a family. And also we intend to begin an Irish chips business, whereby we discover that Irish is consumed highly in our area on daily basis. We decided on this business because the raw materials required for the running of the business are readily available and cheaper to access since they are produced locally.
I want you, Zalma, to tell me one strength or weakness of Isaac.
He exercises gender equality, and I like him for that.
Okay.
Then maybe the weakness is that he's too he expects a lot. Yeah.
No, maybe to defend myself. Maybe she meant that I'm too ambitious.
But have you thought of a catchy name for your chips?
It's actually they are called French fries, so it's Ondogu French fries.
Okay. Thank you for
Ondogu
scoring.
French fries. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to buying shares in NF when you're listing on the Uganda Stock Exchange. Thank you.
The products that we are dealing in, we make reusable masks, we make reusable sanitary pads for girls and women, we make multi-purpose liquid soap, we actually also go an extra mile, we make reusable handkerchiefs. So there are quite a variety of products that we are dealing in, we as Mpumude Seed Sanitary Solutions. We have sewing machines. The school provided us with sewing machines, it donated to us. So we see this as a source of a tool. We already have tools that we can use to do our production processes.
If I was to ask, what one product do you feel is the face of Mpumude Sanitary Solutions?
It is reusable sanitary pads.
Okay, good. So how long does the pad last?
It depends on how you use it.
Give me a time frame. 5 years, I can graduate with my pad, go there to secondary, to university, to marriage.
We give you 1+3 freezers. It is the freezers that you alternate. So you can use it for a month.
I'm wondering, with these well-established brands already on board, what would your market penetration strategy be?
We are targeting mainly rural girls who stay in rural areas because they don't have access to the reusable sanitary pads.
I saw you talking about labor from the students. Do you expect, as you grow, in any way to reward these students in any form?
Yes. We can be paying them, but not that much.
And also we teach them how to make those pads. So the skill they get, they can also go out and use it to make their own reusable sanitary pad. And that's also enough of paying them.
The fourth position holder, with 62%, we have Musana Vocational High School. Please clap for them. Mbale SS, with a score of 72%, took the third position. So Mpumude Seed School took the first position.
Beautiful sights of Jinja, we come to a brand new city, Fort Portal, the land of pet names. Hopefully by the end of our visit, I'd have also gotten a pet name. But for now, I'm Brian, and welcome to the Western region. And here we find out who will represent them at the finals of the Stanbic National Schools Championship.
Our business is Miracle Flavored Ghee.
Miracle Flavored Ghee is producing 4 flavored ghee products and the plain ghee product. Of the 4 flavored ghee products, we have ginger flavored ghee, vanilla flavored ghee, rosemary flavored ghee, and also garlic flavored ghee. And then we have also the plain ghee.
How long does this last on the shelf?
6 months. If it's closed, if you keep it closed, 6 months. If you refrigerate it, a year. If you leave it open, 4 months.
One thing I know about the Western culture is the process of making ghee is taught to you at an early age, right? Why would someone else, apart from the fact that it's naturally flavored, buy your ghee instead of making their own?
That question is actually the problem that you want to solve. Why are people not consuming this ghee currently? Because of its unpleasant flavor, the smell. And that's why we are coming up with something unique that we are adding the flavors.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And well, I can't wait to see you on the USC Stock Exchange and buy a share.
Yeah, right.
Our business is called the Daily Wear Hand Sanitizer Enterprise, and its operations will be carried out in Barra Town. More to that, our target customers will be boda riders, shop operators, office buildings,
shopping malls, taxi operators, and everyone. As for our organizational plan, you have all seen and you can testify to this that there is no successful enterprise in the country or anywhere in the world that has no organizational structure. This is why we are picking a leaf from one of the best enterprises I've seen in the world, like Stanbic Bank.
How did you come up with this idea?
Well, this being the COVID-19 period, this would be the best idea as of now, because we are not so sure if COVID-19 is going anytime soon.
Who is your ideal customer?
Our ideal customer is everyone, but most especially the vulnerable people who cannot cope up with the high pricing of most people that are manufacturing the sanitizers.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The Savvy Liquid Soap is a startup business that aims at providing high-quality liquid soap that can meet the desires of our people in and around our community. Businesses are many, but we came up with liquid soap. Why? We tell you the market targets are beyond what you expect. We are afraid. We don't know whether we will meet the demands. Deep down in my village where I come from, Kashumba, in Isinjo district, there is high need for this liquid soap. Dear analysts, people need soap. They will use it daily. They need to wash. And we are here saying liquid soap is our project.
How much does this soap go for?
That is 2,000.
Is there a discount on a discount?
Things dealing with discount are determined by what you have bought. You will not buy a small bottle and expect 5%. At least 2 will go for you.
You're the production manager. I like the way you explained your procedure. How did you learn how to make soap?
We have a club in school called Educate. It is a group of people. They come, teach practical skills to students, but they don't give financial support. All they do is teach you how to do it. If you pick interest, you could make a group of yourselves and then have it done.
Prize, can you tell me one strength and weakness of Phyllis?
Okay, the strength I know about Gauda, she's efficient. Then the weakness is that she's not good at time management.
The Confi safety mask is as a result of the very many masks on the market. After studying the challenges that they have, they make breathing difficult, make talking difficult, have to be removed frequently for comfort. Pull in the ears, making them stand. Most of the people have ears which are stood. It's all because of COVID-19. In our environment, there are other cottage manufacturing industries that are making masks, though of poor quality. For example, Nightil, that is making masks on behalf of the governments.
The president of Uganda, for example, when he's giving his speech, he has to remove his mask so that he speaks. Therefore, the president should use our masks so that he can speak for a long time. And at our age, we have 2 businesses that we are running. We have the masks business, and we also make soap. And we do not make soap just, but it is mosquito repellent soap.
Which one is your flagship right now, soap or masks?
It's the mask because it's the business plan that we've been explaining about for the mask. And supplementing on what my teacher has just said, you cannot be with a mask when it's dirty. You need soap to wash it.
And starting from the bottom, Immaculate Heart School, thank you for contending. You come in number 4. And coming in at number 3, Bonnie Consili Girls. Thank you. And the winner is Chebambe Girls School. Chebambe Girls School, you are the winners of the Western region. Congratulations and God bless.
My destiny, I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I
We have traversed all the regions of the country, searching for the top 4 finalists of the Stanbic National Schools Championship. After the 3 regions, now we are in Central Region. 4 schools go head to head. They'll present their ideas and we'll find out who will represent them at the national final.
According to the Observer on 3rd of April 2020 in an article published, 15 hand sanitizer companies were stopped from producing because they couldn't meet some of their recommendations. However, we as Dela Company, producing the Army sanitizer, our sanitizer contains an alcohol content of 70%, which is 10% above the 60% that is recommended by the National Drug Authority.
The normal ingredients are glycerin, hydrogen peroxide, carboma, and the ethanol. But our product is well researched. That's why we decided to include the essential oils.
Why is your product the best on the market vis-a-vis anything else out there or in this room?
Our product is the best because it follows the guidelines that were set by UNBS.
Your largest customer closes its doors. How would you manage the impact on your business?
The company
Has been your biggest customer.
our biggest customer, but this company has individuals working in it. We believe we are establishing a brand that reaches out to the individual. So the company may close, but the individual stays with us because we have built the brand.
Army sanitizer. Pitch, 30 seconds.
To everyone watching us right now, forget about all those sanitizers. Army is the way to go. You guys, Army contains the content. The scent it will leave on your hands will leave you mesmerizing. It's pocket size. All the ingredients in it are very essential for your skin. Please buy Army sanitizer. Army all the way. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Just try and differentiate your product. What makes your NGO brands special?
First of all, it comes at cheaper prices compared to all other products you've seen on market.
To add on that, now, if you're to look at the market, almost all sanitizers are liquid form. Now, we are bringing to you a gel. This is like a difference. It is what is bringing out the difference.
What's the advantage of a gel?
Now, a gel, it's actually it's not nothing new because it's like Vaseline.
So, Mr. CEO, you are going to play marketing manager as always, like you always do anyway. You said he's he's good at talking to people, right?
Yes.
While you will play a disgruntled, annoyed customer. Now, Mr. CEO, you are convincing him to take a product which he has rejected, and you are standing your ground.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Who are you?
I'm Ronji Cyrus Sally, and I'm the marketing manager of Ngo Brand Hand Sanitizer, and I would like you to buy one of these hand sanitizers.
What does this do? What does that do?
Hand sanitizers, now you know we're in this COVID period, you're going to use it to...
Bino government biyogera konti corona ebyo byogamba. Mumpe kunkuminyaze ngende ntunde eri kakaaga. Mumpe
tujja bukwa.
Thank you very much. Judge Ruben, I don't know if you have anything to, but that was quite incredulous.
Glow and Glam Uganda, we make alcohol-based sanitizers. Our sanitizers come in 3 sizes: the 1 liter, the 500 mils, and the 100 mil sizes.
Yes, now moving on to the more interesting part, the pepper soap. This pepper soap is made of absorbent pepper, which is soaked in disinfecting soap. Most times you go to like hospitals or public restrooms that have soap that everyone touches. This one is a single use. This is going to help us to reduce disease-causing germs.
Why don't we choose one product?
Indeed.
I like the idea that this is not in the market.
I believe we shall go with the wipes and the paper soap.
The paper soap. How do you produce that? The 100 papers which are inside there. What's the production cost for that entire container?
There are mainly 3 things that we use in that paper soap. You get a sheet of absorbent paper. You spread the liquid soap on it, and then you leave it out to dry. Then you cut it into the desired shapes and the desired sizes, and then you package it very well, and it's good to go.
Give us a marketing tagline right now for your product. You're live right now.
Glow and Glam paper soap. Use it, glow.
The digital marketing landscape through social media is a relatively new landscape in Uganda. Our mission is to build brands through improved client relationships and boost sales using a wide range of digital marketing strategies.
Create being an analytics-driven company, we go and analyze the data from the posts on the different social media accounts, like the likes, the following we've been able to attract, the different comments, and be able to assess the changing trends and the needs of the clients. From this, we'll be able to create a report on how effective our strategies are operating.
Is Create on Facebook already?
Mainly, we decided to start with Instagram and Twitter.
So a social media agency with no presence. So this is your last post. You guys liked yesterday's Afrocentric fashion line. We're not yet done. Here's another teenpreneur who's doing something similar. At the end of it all, 8 likes, 2 shares, no comments for a social media company.
Yes, now that is why we have budgeted for training. You see, we do not know everything. That's why we are going to benchmark and learn.
First of all, what is your client service charter?
Currently, we do not have a charter because I have just learned from you right now what a charter is, which is why this is a learning experience.
And it's my proud honor to announce the winner, which is Navisunsa Girls School with 88%. Well done, well done. Namilango, you came in second with 66%. All of you guys are winners. Congratulations. Kampala, it's